You say potato. I say potato. Technoblade says war for the ages, and we are checking it out today, my friends. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS, player of games, speedrunner of some, world record holder in a few, and a new student of the world of Minecraft. Now, when a lot of people have questions, they will go do research, they'll spend time, they'll try and find the answers on their own. When I have questions, I make a reaction video and hope that you can set me straight on anything I'm not sure of in the comments. Now, one of the most requested videos I've had so far has been Technoblade and the Great Potato War series. Now, when I hear Minecraft and Potato War, it's something that I need to check out, but I also have a great many questions. Now, one thing I do know for sure, though, is if you have a video you want me to react to, a creator you think is really cool, comment down below. Let me know who they are so I can check them out. I mean, I wouldn't have found the Great Potato War if it wasn't for someone shouting them out. And also, if you're having fun here, feel free to subscribe, join the good times. They get better every day. Now, let's get into it. It is Technoblade's The Great Potato War Part 1. All right, now you know me, and you know that I love to go into videos blind. No idea what's gonna happen. It tends to lead to some pretty spicy memes, but for this one, I had been cautioned ahead of time that I needed to do just a little bit of a look into what was going on, because otherwise I was gonna be completely lost, because I guess this relies on a bunch of different Minecraft mods and hacks and different things like that. So I looked up what Skyblock is. I'm sure you know, but it turns out it's this variant of Minecraft where you basically start with minimal materials on minimal land, and the world becomes kind of what you make of it. And I guess Technoblade had started this world and been building it up, and potatoes, it sounds like, from, again, the little bit that I peeked into this, they're like some form of currency. I think they're a little bit more than just potatoes. I know they're used for more than just eating. And that is going to lead to, apparently, something ludicrous. I don't know any more than that, so let's get into it. This, my friends, is the Great Potato War.
Technoblade, where have you been all this time? Well, you see, I've been farming potatoes in Skyblock.
A pig that farms potatoes feels like a Nick Jr. kids show.
That wasn't a joke. It all started months ago. I just got in a set of superior armor and wanted hot potato books to up.
Yeah, I'm not even going to hazard a guess at what the heck superior armor is. I just know that it is beyond my comprehension and probably pretty pog, so that's going to be my take on that.
I could have just bought some from the auction like a normal person, but if Hypixel taught me anything, it's that if you have a problem, the answer is slavery. So I had 20 potato minions with 20 enchanted lava buckets, 20 super compactors.
Does the OF on his cape stand for... Actually, I don't want to say the name of it because I might get demonetized, but the name of a website where people can support you. I'll leave it at
20
that.
20 diamond spread-ins, because it's just free money. Get this upgrade, and with this
Nice.
setup...
Wait a minute. All right, I'm going back here. This may happen once or twice in the video. I want to make sure I see things here. This item can be used as a minion upgrade, and I heard him say he was using minions to farm potatoes. Place it in any minion, and it will occasionally generate... Dude, that's pretty sweet. And I'm guessing the super compactors are for holding on to the potatoes and all. I know the bucket of lava is a minion upgrade, so I did see that as well. So it sounds like he's pretty well set up
upgrade.
here. And
with this setup, I was making about 242,000 potatoes per day. At this point, I
Mad
had
fries,
enough potatoes
dog.
for my armor. I could have stopped. I could have put an end to this, but I thought, no, what if I went even further? You can check your
the rabbit hole goes deeper.
ranking in each individual collection, and I...
All right, so he's already, from what I can tell here, in the top 0.01% for Birchwood, but he's going potato strats here.
I was already top 50 in potatoes. I decided at that moment that I was going to be the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock. How hard could it be?
All right, so have you ever had this happen in a game? This happened to me in Animation Throwdown. It's this game where you get cards based on like Bob's Burgers or Family Guy or stuff like that. Don't worry, this is not a paid promotion. I swear. I've actually quit the game a while ago. But it had those like PvP events, right, where you could just farm battles over and over and over and over, and hopefully you don't have to spend real world money to do it. But I was like, I'm gonna try and get to #1. I never did. But it happens to me so much in like mobile games where I want to get to the top of the leaderboard. So I'm rooting for Technoblade here. By the way, the other reason I got into this, I know we're only 52 seconds in, is because eventually I want to build up to Technoblade versus Dream in the big Mr. Beast challenge thing. I know it's a video, but I know nothing about it. And I figure I got to give Technoblade some time so I can find out what he's all about before I get into the big everything.
I needed to get more minion slots. Now, I already spent a lot of time getting to 20 minion slots because I believe minions are important. I mean, they work 24/7, gathering resources, even if you never bother to log in, and as such represent the only way to achieve the dream that all Skyblock players share.
Have you had that happen, by the way? I do that too in mobile games where, like, if they have an offline coins, they'll usually have, like, power, accuracy, and offline coins, and I will just put all of my money into offline coins until I've got, like, billions, and then I just jump, like, to the really high level right away.
Which is to not have to play anymore. Unfortunately, each minion slot requires exponentially more resources than the last, so I did what any self-respecting Skyblock player would do, and sat in the shop menu buying ice for 30 minutes.
Ice? Why ice?
I'm having fun. I dropped out of college for this. And after spending many hours and 15 million coins, I finally unlocked the 20-second
15 million coins?
At this point, I thought I had first place in the bag. I mean, there's only a couple of...
Like, I don't know much about coins. I just know that he has 442,000, and he's probably pretty good at this. So 15 million...
solo players that have 23 minion slots, and I figured if anyone went to that much trouble to get more minion slots, they'd probably spend it on a minion that actually makes money, like clay minions. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go even more overkill, alright? I'm gonna upgrade my level 7 potato minions.
Wait, places to start harvesting requires dirt or soil. Minions also work when you're offline. Time between actions, 12 seconds. Max storage, 768. I'm assuming that's really good, because it sounds like it takes a buttload of stuff to do.
To level 9. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh, Technoblade, isn't that obvious? Isn't it just more potatoes? Why wouldn't you do that immediately? No, it's not. All right, upgrading past level 7 on minions never makes sense. You're never getting that money back because upgrading cost over 100,000 potatoes just to get to potato 9.
I don't know why, but the idea that it costs 100,000 potatoes makes me laugh. And he said he gets 200,000 a day. So he would only be able to upgrade twice a day, and it would eat into... It would cause a potato famine, really.
It'll take over 2 months to get that money back, over 8 months for level 11. It's just a bad idea. Oh, but Technoblade, isn't that just a long-term investment? No, it's not. Remember Cactus Farms? Remember how they were great for like 5 days and then the admins obliterated them in an update? Yeah. You really think your dreams are going to go that long without getting crushed by the admins? No. You're never seeing that money.
That's so meta. That's so smart. Like, you can't... Oh, I love it. I'm all aboard with this video. It's not what I expected at all, but dude, let's do this.
I'm sorry, it's gone. But I wasn't farming potatoes for profit. I was farming them for honor, for glory. So I started upgrading them to level 9. My last hidden weapon was the farming crystal, which increases the speed.
Okay, wait, so he actually did do the upgrades past level 7, but he didn't do the ones that were going to take 8 months.
Nearby farming minions by 10%. I could only fit 12 minions in that radius, but I thought, you know what? Whatever. I'll just make a second farm crystal. Here we go. Oh, okay. No, I'm glad Skyblock tells you that after you make a second crystal. I mean, it's not like you could just tell me that after I make the first crystal.
Oh,
whatever. It's not a total waste of money.
Because, again, I don't know a lot about crystals, but it sounds to me like that would have just been the biggest pain ever. But I guess they probably do that so that you don't just surround... Because wouldn't you just surround one minion with crystals and then boost all of them by like hundreds of percents if they stack?
At least I can auction. Thank you, iPixel. If I wanted to fit all my minions in that 8-block radius, I'd have to think in the 3rd dimension. And so, after restructuring my farm, the potato pyramid was complete, yielding 309,000 potatoes per day. But as an ex-English...
He's increased his tater output by 50%. Let's go get him.
Major, I decided that math wasn't enough to defeat my enemies. I needed to consult the classics. In The Art of War, Sun Tzu says, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. So I decided to do some investigative journalism. I discovered a forum post from September in which a user named I'm a Squid Kid bragged about being
4,304,000 potatoes. And that was a couple months before Technoblade's journey. So I don't know if this sets his goal or beats
number one in potatoes. By stalking his profile, I found another post weeks later in which he suggested he was now around 7 million potatoes. By putting these two data values on a grid, I could calculate the slope to estimate his average daily...
Whoa! Sorry, kids. I did not know there was going to be algebra. I'm assuming you watched this after school.
Potato yield. It wasn't perfect, but it was the best method I could think of to estimate how strong his potato farm was. I mean, it's not like I could just go to his island and look at it.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
no!
That worked? But what I found shocked me to my very core. No, this can't be. This man made 8 potato 11 minions.
Yep.
And then he painted the Mona Lisa. It was at this moment I
It's increasing the productivity of his minions. They feel cultured. They feel like they're in a place of honor. So obviously, wait a minute. Okay. The minions don't have any midriff showing, so Squid Kid is clearly not evil. We needed to keep an eye on that. But also, this looks a lot different than what I've seen of Technoblade's world. I'm saying that
I wasn't dealing with the potato madman, but a potato supervillain. At this point, I fell into despair. All sense of rationality, even the slightest hope of making his money back. This man had thrown them all away to farm potatoes. I had 2 more minion slots than him, but his minions were so high level that he was still making more potatoes than me.
He's going to waste 8 months on this, isn't he? No, he can't waste 8 months on it because this came out like 7 months ago. So if he did this, but then again, this is only part 1.
At 310,000 potatoes per day. But I wasn't even worried about his potato farm. I mean, I still had some minions to upgrade. I was confident.
Wait a minute. That's the other thing. Again, I'm sorry I keep pausing it so much, but I have questions for obvious reasons. If he's making 309,000 potatoes per day, then wouldn't he just be able to sit on them for X number of days and get number 1 by default? Or is the no, because the dude, Squid Kid has those same minions that work when you're offline. So my guess is that's why that won't work.
A stronger farm. I was worried about his head start. The month I spent farming the Pigman sword, he'd already been farming potatoes.
Yep.
According to my calculations, he was already 7.5 million potatoes ahead of me, even if all my minions magically...
So he's got to lap this kid by 7 million potatoes. And this kid is a kid. Technoblade, I'm assuming, is an adult. So Squid Kid has Father Time on his side, too.
He became level 11 at that very moment. It would take 107 days to catch up. I can't go that long without uploading. My fans will murder me. So was that it? Was my quest to become the number 1 potato farmer in Skyblock destined to end in failure? No, I refused.
Sabotage.
The sunk cost fallacy wouldn't allow it. If I wanted to defeat a man that had descended into potato madness, I would have to take his insanity and triple it. It was at this moment I...
Hang on, because he mentioned moving into the 3rd dimension, right? He's got the 3 tiers of potatoes. What if he goes 4-dimensional? Well, 4-dimension would be time. But what if he put another set of layers underneath, and then he could get some more potatoes that way? But then he'd have to get more minions, which I guess would take more time and not be bueno, as they say.
Spoke words that had never been uttered in the history of Skyblock. I should get minion expanders. Minion expanders have long been known as the most useless item in Skyblock. So you know how all minions have this like 5x5 area in which they work?
Okay.
They don't actually need this area. They could work with 1 block just as fine, because all they do is break a block and then they place it right back. They don't need options. So what the minion expander does is it turns that 5x5 area into a 7x7 area. Why? Why would the minion need more options so it doesn't get bored? But with the Slayer update, they added a hidden attribute to minion expanders, which buff minion speed by 5%, which is still garbage. Diamond spreading gives like 5 times the value, and I didn't have enough space to put both of them in my minions. But unfortunately, diamond spreading only gives diamonds. If I wanted to become number...
You can't, dude, you cannot, you can't concern yourself with things like legendary weapons, epic quests, diamond. Your life is potatoes. Let's go.
I'd have to sacrifice all that free money.
That's right.
5% more potatoes. With the minion expanders taking up so much extra space, the potato pyramid was no longer enough to fit all my minions within the farming crystal's radius. So I built the Potato Dome.
Yes.
Boasting 5 floors, the Potato Dome.
Oh man, I need like the Mortal Kombat theme there, like the Potato Dome.
Could fit all 22 expanded minions. and after I'd finished upgrading the rest of them to level 9, the Potato Dome could now produce 337,000 potatoes per day.
That's not
At this
enough!
point, the Potato Dome was the most powerful potato farm in Skyblock. I was ranked 20 on the leaderboards and rising fast, and yet I knew, in my heart.
So they tell you where you are on the leaderboard, but they don't actually have a leaderboard? That would drive me... I was going to say bananas, my friends. That would drive me potatoes to not know how far it is to number 19.
That it wasn't enough. It wasn't even close.
Dude, he's got
but
it.
what
Let's
more
go.
could I do? Farm potatoes by hand? I actually did for like an hour. It made a tiny dent. Sure, it would have worked eventually, but come on. Is mindlessly repeating the same task for hundreds of hours really what Skyblock's all about? Okay, yeah, pretty much.
That's what every MMO is all about. Let's be honest. I remember the early days of World of Warcraft when I played it. Final Fantasy 11. I know I'm revealing my age here, but oh shoot, what was that one game called? Now I got to look it up. Was it Aeon? I think it was a game where you could fly. It was really cool. But anyway, yeah, MMOs are always about repeating the same things pretty much as you can until you can't stands no more.
But I wasn't about to do that, man. When I said 100 hours, I was not kidding. And yet, as time went on, it began to seem like that was truly the only way. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself.
We needed to meditate on that a little bit. Mainly because I think, having achieved some zen there, that is what I always talk about that is the key to defeating Dream in the Minecraft manhunts. The criminal mind always sets its own traps. I'm just saying, in case George is listening, in case Sap is listening, you guys need to take that into consideration.
Sun Tzu. I'd done it. I discovered a critical flaw with Squid Kid's potato farm. His minions were too close together. Now, with any other kind of minion, that wouldn't have mattered at all, but potato minions are unique. When they're too close together, they'll start trying to plant in spots the other minions already planted and get stuck in an infinite loop, dragging down the overall farm's potato output by as much as 90%. The reason he hadn't noticed this and was still first place in potatoes is because this only happens when someone is online and on the island, because otherwise Skyblock just runs a calculation to guess how many resources your minions would have made while you were offline. Anyways, he left the door to his AFK machine open, so I left my alt in there. Welcome to the real world, Squid.
No! Oh, that's savage! Like, I don't even know if that's galaxy brain or that is just brutal. Oh no. Oh, sabotage. That's so bad. I did not see this coming. I thought this was just going to be optimizing the heck out of potatoes. I did not know there's going to be an element of sabotage. But what if someone sees this? See, I'm guessing that's my theory for the arc of this video is that somebody is going to see Technoblade's video, decide to dethrone Technoblade, and sabotage him. And we're going to get a little double sabotage stream crossing happening, and it's not going to be good.
Dude. Okay, can we take a moment to talk about Jerry?
Hi, Jerry.
I got a Jerry here. I got a Jerry there.
Hi, Jerry.
There's actually two Jerrys in there. I have video evidence, okay? Look at this. He's multiplying. He's undergoing mitosis. But that's not all. The other day, I was just minding my business, and then... Why is he there?
Extra Jerry.
I knew I couldn't rely just on sabotage.
I don't know what Jerry is, but I love Jerry.
There's other people out there just like Squid Kid throwing away everything just to farm more potatoes. So I decided to look into alternate fuel sources for my minions. I mean, enchanted lava buckets are already the most efficient permanent fuel source in the game, but what about temporary fuel sources?
I got
a bunch of hamster wheels, which is twice as much of a boost, 50%, but for only a day.
See, this is where you dunk real world money if this is a mobile app. This is where addiction can get bad, but it looks like Techno's good so far.
And I threw like 100 of them into the potato dome, and it started making 450,000 potatoes per day. And so,
wait a minute. But do we get an update on what the output of Squid Kid is now? How crippled is Squid Kid at this point? He said 90%, but is that 100,000 potatoes? Is it 200,000 potatoes? I need to know, what is the diff at this point?
The days went by. Every day I'd log in and AFK on Squid Kid's island with my alt, while my minions burned through hamster wheels, quickly bringing me into the potato top 10. I was finally making good progress, until one day, when I went to AFK on his island again. Oh god, he's online. What do you want?
You got caught. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. And the sad face is not going to get you out of this.
Why do you keep doing this? I just wanted to check on the Last Supper, man. You a.
You. Oh, I love this. I love this so much.
AFK'd on my island for 12 hours. It was a good painting. I figured Squid Kid would find it a little bit suspicious if the same guy was AFK at his island every day. So I got a second account. And then I left them both in there. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. What?
Oh my god, and the blue skins are those to blend in with the water, or is it a meme I'm not getting? Because if that is to blend in with the water, I'm awestruck that this has taken this path. Hi, Jerry.
Why? Why are you guys here? I've been buying some enchanted baked potatoes from the auction house. It's not the most efficient use of my money, but look, I need Potato 11 minions if I want to catch up as quickly as possible. We can't only have 2. It's not enough. Well, I mean, it is enough, but I want to upload within the next year. But the problem with the auction house is that it's filled with crazy people. Look at this guy. He's bidding 3.9 mil for
26 times enchanted baked potato. What does enchanted baked potato do? Also, that guy's an MVP double plus. I don't know what MVP double plus is, but Squid Kid was like VIP plus. So I got to believe MVP double plus. They got a lot going on.
26. You think that's bad? 11 million.
What?
I could see someone bidding 7 million on a stack of enchanted baked potatoes. 8 million. I could understand that. 11 million. Deranged psychopath. There's no justification. Send this man to prison. After a couple days of minion farming and buying enchanted baked potatoes, we have 102, which in regular potatoes is over 2.6 million, and we can only make 4 maxed potato minions with it. That's all we can make. That's how expensive maxed potato minions are.
He's got to use those potatoes to upgrade the minions. So basically he was able to take a shortcut courtesy of all the coins, but now the problem is because he doesn't have the diamonds anymore, he's going to start running out of coins.
But it doesn't matter because they cost so much. It's never going to pay off. They're all gone.
Dude,
whatever.
It's
for the
Your
leaderboards.
life is potatoes.
I had to sell everything so that I could invest it in potatoes, man. I had to sell my young dragon armor, my rare cake collection, massively overinflated Halloween items. I had to mortgage my house. It's crazy out there. I actually did pretty well during the Halloween events, which
dude, I can't wait for the BuzzFeed or the Slate article. This man mortgaged his house to farm potatoes in a virtual video game.
Allowed me to raise a lot of money, but I'm just saying, look at this spooky pile, right? Limited edition item with my name and pig rank stamped on them. Could you imagine how much money I would make if I put this on the auction? I would make Dan TDM's 15 mil water bottle look like tap water. He left a sign for me, whitelisted. What do you want from me?
He's going to start booby-trapping his house. He needs to Kevin McAllister this. Also, shout-outs to the 15 million coin water bottle. I don't know what that's a reference to, but I know it's significant.
I'm just ruining Squid Kid's whole life. He's traumatized. He's just living in fear. Why are they here? Why do they keep showing up? But after a few days, I ran out of hamster wheel.
Again, I'm admittedly I'm ignorant to the ways of Skyblock. Can he kill whitelisted or whitelisted 2? Because I feel like there should be a way for you to get people out of your island, or maybe can he set it to private or something, or would that hurt his spot on the leaderboard?
And I had to resort to my final weapon, the catalyst. The catalyst is the strongest fuel source in the game, tripling your minion output, but they only last for 3 hours. Fortunately, I had a couple. With the power of Catalyst, my potato output skyrocketed, and I put that all back into leveling up my minions. And in a matter of days, I had 22 Potato 11 minions producing 893,000 potatoes per day.
893,000! Let's go! But this is also the same thing, by the way, that will like take a noob like me, and I'll be like, well, why would I do anything if I have no way of ever getting to the top? Because someone like Technoblade will just move into my house, live in my crawl space, and destroy my productivity all while silently farming up his own, I don't know, clay? Well, clay sounds like it's worthwhile in Skyblock. What about what is the thing of least value? I'm gonna farm up that, and then it just won't work out.
I don't make hot potato books. I make hot potato libraries. Originally, I thought I'd have to go bankrupt buying catalysts if I wanted to catch up to Squid Kid, but I actually discovered that catalysts are amazing. I can buy the materials to make one for like 10,000 coins on the auction, and then each of them makes 14,000 coins in potatoes.
Dude,
this is
nice.
a miracle. It's
so he can. Okay, so it's an all-time leaderboard. He doesn't have to physically store 1 million potatoes every day. He can dump those for people that need to do like crafting and stuff and get coins that way. I'm sure that you've already informed me of this in the comments, and I apologize for not realizing that sooner.
Free money. So every day I sold hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals, and then I sold more hot potato books, and then I bought more crystals. And that's the story of how I made infinite money. Well, not really, because you can only use so many per day, but I made a lot, and now I was ranked 3 in potatoes.
Let's go! 10 million potatoes, and he's rank 3. And apparently, he's almost rank 2. No, yes, because that's a more recent post than Squid Kid's original one.
I did some more investigative journalism and found the guy ranked number 2 in potatoes. I'm going to give you guys 3 guesses as to who left a funny rating on his post.
Squid Kid?
Squid Kid! I was right on his tail, but I decided to
Yes!
visit his island to see just how strong his potato farm was. Oh, this is a joke. This is pathetic. Only 18 minion slots. This is just sad. I've seen Irish famines with more potatoes than this farm.
Wow,
You might get
shots
away
fired.
with this farm in some garbage vegetable like carrots. But potatoes? How dare you? Oh my god, this crystal. This crystal, it only covers 5 of these minions. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Against a farm like that, I easily took rank number 2. It seemed like I was only one step away from my potato dreams, and yet Squid Kid had been so dominant on the potato leaderboards that he was still 3 million potatoes ahead. But with catalyst...
Here's the thing. Kids, assuming Squid Kid is an actual kid. By the way, if you are Squid Kid, comment down below. But kids obsess about things. And I say that as a kid who is obsessed about things. Remember, I am a speedrunner of games, world record holder in a few. That requires a certain level of obsession. But kids, dinosaurs, planets, potatoes, this is this kid's life. And if he figures out a way to launch a counterattack,
such
beyond,
a
my
lead could be
friend.
destroyed in a matter of days. Still, to be safe, I kept AFKing on his island until one day I checked my alts window for a moment and the island was full. 2 guys I'd never heard of before had called the police on Squid Kid and brought a helper to investigate him. Who called the police? Whitelisted. Are you Squid Kid's alt? No, I just AFK here a lot.
It's a hobby. Dude, everybody has hobbies. Some people collect potatoes. Other people hang out on Potato Island. But if those helpers are there, then they are already tanking the production for Squid Kid. So Squid Kid's hurting himself at this point.
As a hobby, I'm so suspicious. He doesn't believe me at all. I'm getting banned. They'd been investigating while Squid Kid was offline. I met him later that day and decided to warn him. Squid, I know we've had our differences, but the police are after you, man. I saw a helper. I saw a helper, Squid. There were 2 dudes, Squid.
What are you always doing? What do you want from me?
They came to your island with the helper. They were snitching. I don't know why. I need names. Okay, let me get my screenshots. You gotta be careful, man.
This is so like meta. I don't know, man. He's just a kid. He just wants potatoes.
Just be everywhere.
I get it, but
anyways, I'm gonna go AFK now. Just act natural. Just and I'm go.
Like, I can't even call it like a dick move. It's just, he just is who he is. It just is what it is. It's like, at least leave him something. But his alt is broke. His alt has nothing.
It seemed strange to be helping my number 1 enemy, but his
leave an offering if you're going to go to the Temple of Squid. That's all I'm saying.
Your dedication to farming potatoes had earned my respect. I had to give him help from one potato brother to another. Also, I'm deeply scared of him. Did you see what he said when I told him the names? Names noted. That is serial killer talk. We ain't gonna be hearing from those two guys ever again. I kept farming potatoes, and in a matter of days, Squid Kid's lead was almost completely destroyed. And yet Squid Kid himself had no idea. He even put a billboard on his island, #1 in potatoes.
No.
But why would he suspect?
Just a few days. Oh, I'm starting to root for Squid Kid, even though I'm not really, because this is an amazing story and has 2 more parts, so I feel like Squid Kid's probably going to make a comeback, but still.
Days ago, he'd seen proof on the forums that he was millions in the lead. The poor fool had no idea what was coming. Has it updated? It hasn't updated. All right, I'm going to the hub. Has it updated?
He did it!
Yes!
Number one in
potatoes! To celebrate, I took my 2 alts and my main account, and then I AFK'd on all 3 of them. I think at this point Squid Kid knew that the alts were mine, but he was so confused. Why? Why had Technoblade been AFKing on his island for weeks? He was so confused that he didn't even realize that his potato leaderboard spot had already been taken. So I went to confront him myself one final time. What do you want? Why are you doing this? Your potato rank 1 spot is now mine.
Okay, so he's pig triple plus. I don't know what that, so that sounds like it's better than MVP double plus. Oh no, this is gonna, I feel like I'm at the top of a hill on a roller coaster, and this is gonna get some kind of way. He checks the menu.
He's checking. He's checking.
Rip. Rip. Oh no. Oh, he's probably sad.
For years, my machinations lay undetected.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is all I have.
Yeah.
Squid.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he just savaged himself. Oh no! And his island's full, and 3 of the spots are Technoblade.
Squid, I found a problem with your island. A critical flaw. Get over here. Over here!
Oh no.
Squid, get over here. This sign, it has the wrong number.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh no, and his magic mushroom soup expired. Oh no! Oh,
pretty bad week for
hurts.
Squid Kid overall, I'd say. First he got arrested, and then I cyberbullied him, but it had to be done. And let me just say, there is no chance of him catching up. I even got 23 minion slots just to bury any hope he had. This spot is mine, and that's the story of how I became #1 on the potato leaderboards, and we lived happily ever after. All the loose ends finally tied together. Well, except for one thing. Oh god, there's another one.
Jerry!
There's another Jerry.
Let's go, Jerry.
And he's staring right at me. There's another one.
So many Jerrys.
There's a Jerry in the water. No.
Jerry's gonna play a critical role later on. I'm betting on it.
There's another one out there. I don't understand. What do you want? What do you want?
Not like this.
There's another Jerry on the bridge.
Not like this.
They've got me surrounded. I don't understand.
Okay, so first of all, I cannot wait to see part 2. If you want me to react to part 2, please leave a comment below, because I'm going to watch these. It's just a question of whether or not I hold off and watch them for videos or not, because holy, that is, I need a second. All right, so I've taken a moment and thought about it, and do you remember, what scene is it? I think it's in like Taxi. It's one of those movies. The dude's like bench pressing. He's doing like one-armed push-ups. That is what Technoblade has done to Squid Kid. He's created a monster. And again, maybe someone else comes along and avenges Squid Kid in part 2. Maybe Squid Kid goes to the Temple of Training, spends less time on paintings and more time on his minions. I don't know. Maybe Squid Kid gets an entire squid army and fights back. Maybe he enlists the help of Dream, who explodes Technoblade's farm and doesn't even know that it happened. Anything is possible right now. All I know for certain is if you want me to check out parts 2 and I believe part 3, I don't think there's a part 4, let me know in the comments below and I will absolutely do it. But until next time, my friends, guard your potatoes and I will see you next time.